Chains are rising, gates unlocked. Crowd is screaming, drums just shock. Dust is heavy, lungs still clear. Spirit stronger, no more fear. Heavy steps across the stone. Heavy echo stands alone. Iron burning in my chest. Vision forward, nothing less. Heavy beat, another strike. Discipline cut sharpest pike. No retreat, the fire grows. Crowd is calling, energy flows. Eyes are focused, shoulders steel. Every rep, the truth revealed. Gladiator, standing tall, unshaken, breaking walls. Sweat is armor, fire inside. Victory written, nothing to hide. Unbroken, unstoppable, unyielding. Sand is shifting under feet, balance steady, never beat. Shadows fade, the rival's near. Fight within, the voice is clear. Chains pull down, but spirit flies. Every moment, discipline ties. Doubt is whisper, crawling near. Shatters fast, it disappears. Drums like thunder, bass like war. Heartbeat pounding, crowd wants more. Every lift destroys the weak. Every rep builds walls unique. Glory taken, hands are raw. Gladiators, iron law. Gladiator, standing tall, unshaken, breaking walls. Sweat is armor, fire inside. Victory written, nothing to hide. One last breath, steady flame. Arena fades, fire remains.
Shake, chains clash, silence waits for the first strike. Iron rises like a mountain against the chest. Muscles tighten, veins surge like rivers of steel. Every second stretches like eternity beneath the load. The arena breathes with tension, hungry for power. Steps grind into the ground like war drums. Eyes fix me on the weight, past the noise. Control sharp as a blade, sharper than any screen. Focus holds the line, no falter, no break. Iron arena, fire in the lungs, storm in the veins. Every strike of the beat carves glory into stone. Strength is louder than the roar of the crowd. Silence cuts deep. Then the bass drops like a hammer. Sweat falls heavy, drop a proof of discipline. Trains tremble, bars scream under the grip. The fight is not against iron, but against weakness. Focus burns brighter than torches in the night. Stand tall. Hold strong! Iron arena, fire in the lungs, storm in the veins. Every strike of the beat carves glory into stone. Strength is louder than the roar of the crowd. Slow steps echo, heart steady, control absolute. The weight bow before relentless will.
fades into silence.
The echo remains. Strength unbroken. Etched into the walls of the arena!
The first breath burns, chest heavy with the fire of battle. Sweat shines under the torches, proof of the war within.
Blood runs hot through the veins. Each pulse a hammer driving deeper into strength. Arms strain against the weight, but the wheel sharp and sharper than any blade. Every rep leaves a mark on the muscle in mind. Every strike of the beat carries the body further. The arena demands all, nothing less. Blood and sweat, carved in a stone. Proof of power, earned and owned. The weight bows only to relentless force. This is the ritual, this is the law. No shortcuts, no silence, no surrender. No surrender. The sand drinks, sweat like the earth drinks rain. Hands bleed from steel, but grip never breaks. Eyes narrow, body tenses. The storm of sound collides with the storm of focus.
Blood stains the sand, but the spirit stays pure. Sweat blinds the eyes,
But vision stays clear. Blood and sweat, carved in a stone. Proof of power, earned and owned. The weight bows only to relentless force. This is the ritual, this is the law. Crowd roars, the Colosseum trembles, but silence inside the mind stays untouched. Every strike a message, every breath a vow, etched in fire. No surrender.
blood and sweat, the only truth that never fades.
The crowd chants, the sound shakes the stone. Every eye waits, every voice demands proof. Discipline walks into the sand with steady steps. No rage, no chaos, only control carved deep. Hands grip the iron as if it were destiny itself. Every motion calculated, every strike deliberate. Discipline is sharper than any blade, stronger than any chain, louder than any cheer. Every rep cuts through the noise, etching victory one mark at a time. The weight resists, the body trembles, but the mind locks tighter than steel. Focus pierces the roar of the crowd. Discipline steadies the storm within. Silence between beats, breath steady. A warrior of control, never broken. The ground shakes, iron collides, discipline roars without sound. Every rep, a scar on the
heartbeat, steady and eternal. Discipline remains.
When the crowd is gone.
The echo becomes the rhythm of will.
Grip locks tighter than iron. Shoulders rise under crushing weight. Every pull stretches the soul to breaking, but the mind chooses control. Chains do not bind the strong, they shape them, carve them sharper chains of strength. Forged in fire, each link a test, each rep a triumph, not broken by rage, but built by control. Sweat drips across the arms, hands scarred from steel and stone, but still the grip holds steady, still the chains cannot win. Strength, strength. The beat slams like iron against iron. Chains rattle, no but refuse to conquer. Chains may weigh heavy, but strength is heavier still. Arms stretch wide, breath burns hot. Discipline turns struggle into victory. Each chain pulled is a wall torn down. Strength thrives where fury fades. Chains of strength, forged in fire. Each link a test, each rep a triumph. Not broken by rage, but built by control. Chains collapse to the ground, but strength remains unchanged.
The roar tears through the Colosseum, louder than the crowd, sharper than thunder.
Hands grip the bar, shoulders rise. The weight trembles under relentless power. Sweat falls like sparks from fire, but the spirit grows hotter with each stride. Crowd scream, shadows press close, but focus holds like an unbreakable wall. Every breath ignites the veins with fire. Every lift speaks louder than 1,000 voices. War of victory, louder than fear, stronger than doubt, brighter than fire. Every drop of sweat declares triumph. Every breath is the sound of glory.
The silence before the next strike burns. Discipline whispers, hold, rise.
Conquer! Victory roars! Every step iron bends before the will. Unbroken, the roar rises higher until it drowns out the noise of the war. A storm of horns, bays, collapsing walls. Victory floods the arena with fire. Roar of victory, louder than fear, stronger than doubt, brighter than fire. Every drop of sweat declares triumph. Every breath is the sound of glory. Fixed on the horizon of triumph, the arena fades, but the roar remains. Strength eternal, victory eternal. The gladiator lives through the soul. One last roar carries across the storm. Victory carved into forever.
Flames rise. Heat presses close. The air itself feels heavy. But the body steps forward, unafraid.
Fire licks across the skin. Sweat dripping like sparks from molten steel. Every lift, every strike is hammered inside the furnace of will. A warrior forged, not born, molded by trial, sharpened by heat. Trial by fire, burn away the weak. Steel remains unbroken and true. Sweat falls like embers, discipline glows brighter than flame. He blinds the eyes, lungs scream with fire, but the grip never loosens, the stance never breaks. Every breath screams back against the blaze, declaring strength beyond the pain. Not rage, not chaos, only steady flame. He cannot consume what it creates.
The base crashes like an inferno's collapsing walls. Flames surround,
But the heart stands higher. The sand of the arena smolders. Each step leaves sparks behind. The warrior rises, not despite the fire, but through it. This trial burns the body clean, leaving only the iron within. Unbreakable. Unbreakable. Flames whisper, surrender, but the will answers, rise! Trial by fire, burn away the weak. Steel remains unbroken and true. Sweat falls like embers, discipline glows brighter than flame.
The grip closes tighter, iron against iron.
Hands roughened by stone and time, wrap around the cold steel. The world may slip, the earth may shake, but the grip holds steady. Strength begins in the hold, not in the weight. Every rep pulls against gravity itself. Every callus tells a story of battles won. The iron resists, but the grip is strong and still. Discipline anchors the hands, focus locks the wrists like chains. Steel grip defines the warrior. The world can tremble, but the steel never lies. The hold is the truth, the measure of strength. Grip tight, feel the weight bend to your will. Bass crashes like iron slamming on stone. The bar rattles but never escapes. Sweat slides down the arms, hands ache but refuse to break. The world disappears, only steel and skin remain. Focus is carved into the grip, power flows through every vein. Steel grip defines the warrior. The world can tremble, but the steel never lies. The hold is the truth, the measure of strength. Chains rattle, bars scream, but the heads never let go. Strength is not in release, it is in the unyielding hold the line.
The steel falls silent, but the grip remains eternal.
The roar fades, shadows dissolve. The only sound is the breath. Steady, sharp, unbroken. Eyes cut through the haze like blades of steel. Hands grip iron, veins alive with purpose. Noise cannot pierce the fortress of focus. The arena narrows to one target, one strike. Hey, focus sharp as a spear. Cut in silence through the storm. Mind is shaken, body aligned. Discipline becomes a weapon. Crowds may scream, torches may burn, but the world bends beneath the tension unbroken. Every rep is carved with precision. Every motion sharpened by calm fury. Silence, breathe, start. Focus holds the blade, stays true. The heart slams in rhythm, each beat another weapon drawn.
The arena spins with chaos, but the center remains unmoved. Focus becomes the crown of victory. Distraction fades, strength rises.
Stay sharp! Stay sharp! Stay sharp! Stay sharp! Focus sharp as a spear. Cutting silence through the storm. Mind is shaken, body aligned. Discipline
refined into control. Every weight obeys the hand of precision. The crowd roars, but the warrior only sees the path. Focus writes the name of victory in stone. One beat remains. Focus. Eternal. The bell tolls, dust rises. Only one round remains. Breath heavy, arms scarred with effort. Every rep before this has been war. But the last round decides the name, the mark carved into the stone of the arena. Muscles burn, lungs ache, but the fire inside refuses to fade. The weight rises again, proof that the warrior still stands. The end is near, but strength grows sharper. The last round demands all. Last round standing, the warrior endures. Through fire, through pain, through every storm that tried to break. Still here, still unbroken. Still standing. Still standing. The sand drinks sweat like blood once spilled. Crowd roars for collapse, but the warrior answers with iron rising. This is not survival, this is dominance. Every rep whispers, never fall. Every breath declares, remain. The bass detonates like thunder in the chest. The last round is here, and the warrior does not yet.